It's the Falcons and the Huskies, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 24.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and football has returned to America's finest city, San Diego, California. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Huskies of San Diego. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you take a look at our home side as we enter play here. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they've been in a great groove. Winners of 7 of their last 10 on the year.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Leading them out, the last active player remaining from the 05 draft, and a name that dominates headlines year-round, Aaron Rodgers.
And he made both sides happy last week, didn't he?
3-3.
I mean, his guys, they caught 3 touchdown passes, but he threw 3 interceptions. Got to get off of that schneid and get back to just throwing touchdown passes and taking care of the ball better.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Trying to find Jamison Williams, and that'll make it third down. You talk about this Falcon defense. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now it's Rodgers. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Yeah, good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. A quick slant to Hill. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st down, Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Rodgers. This is caught. Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Huskies are on the board first here this afternoon. Full connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no thought of a return here for Hines. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. Bringing them out is the 12th-year pro seeking a return to Pro Bowl form, Russell Wilson.
And similar to his nickname, Russell Wilson has a dangerous mix of skills, the ability to throw from the pocket and extend plays and throw on the run. Not to mention an absolute winner. Usually has his team in the playoffs competing for Super Bowl opportunities.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They're trying to find Jackson Smith and Jigba, but it's going to be second down. When you look at this defense, they've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
This is such a good unit of covering passes downfield. I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
They'll try for the first with Walker. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Ken Walker with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Falcons are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And that flag accepted. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensive. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slam, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much, and it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 88 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Throwing is Wilson. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Russell Wilson. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Tyreek Hill set to return it. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Yeah, we've got an injured player, and that's Travis Kelce, who appears to be in a bit of discomfort. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the...
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Set for the second quarter, San Diego in possession of the football, as they've got it with a third down coming up. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And this one caught by Max Williams. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll go for it. Here's Richardson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. His decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Cooper Kupp, 30 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll elect not to run with it. And the fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Here comes Marshall in motion right. Here's Rodgers to throw. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. From the 46, here's 2nd and a yard. Throwing now is Rodgers. Eluding the pressure. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought. Hassan Reddick in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Richardson working from the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 42. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Richardson has to get them to the line in a hurry now. They try with Pacheco. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd.
And Richardson back to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 13-yard line. Here's Richardson to throw. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Pacheco. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Huskies get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Folk. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And the Falcons now going to go on offense late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Play action. It's Wilson. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Wilson. He completes this to Walker. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up second down. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things definitely getting interesting.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Option play, and they'll give to Walker. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 107 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Short pass caught by Henry. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
14.
Now it's Wilson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Now it's Wilson. That one behind his receiver and incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? beating him to the point.
There he goes, left side. He's to the 10. Touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 83 yards. And the Huskies have cut it back within a score. Folk connects on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. The Falcons ready to take over. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. They go play action now. Wilson. Henry's got it out on the left side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple. Running left is Walker. Shoves him aside. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Wilson to throw. Now that'll be caught by Cup. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw into the hands of Henry here. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. From the shotgun, Wilson. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. Touchdown, Falcons. Cooper Kupp. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons will add to their 4th quarter lead. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Richardson. Flush to his right. Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 135 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. to Walker on first down. Tackle there by Michael Pierce.
The tackle made by Michael Pierce. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. They run again with Walker. He stiff arms him.
Another miss.
Still on his feet. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't.